One love, job bless. Far Nelson here, and today I'm here to talk to you about how we were raised to chase the wrong things. Now, a lot of us, may have had a good childhood. Maybe a lot of us didn't. But regardless if you did or you didn't, 9 times out of 10, we were, raised to chase things that were an endless pit of achievements. It's an endless journey of trying to get somewhere that is truly unachievable. And I say this because we need to know that we have been brainwashed since birth. We have been not only brainwashed, but dumbed down since birth through, mental things in our environment, through physical things in our environment, through toxins in our environment, through spiritual warfare within our environment that even our parents unconsciously were putting onto us, dimming down our light, so to speak. And we're raised to live under this stress, live under this, hectic society, and we're supposed to just function normally and, get the job that has you need a 100K salary now in America just to live a comfortable life. And 9 times out of 10, people that are even making 100K salary have upgraded their lifestyle to a point where they're still living bills to bills. So we were raised to chase a wrong thing. We were raised to get ourselves caught in this loop, in this cycle of constantly being a slave to the system. Once we realize this, that it's not something to get mad at our parents about. It's not something to truly get so mad at, our family about. It's more of what society, what the government, and what people even before the government that's in act now. It's these laws and these ways of thinking that have been transferred down generations to generations that's kept us in this slave cycle, that's kept us in this mindset where we think that achievement means something outside of ourselves. We have been raised to learn about facts and history and this person and that person, and to look up to these people and look up to these other people and not like these people. And it's a confusing world when we should only be looking up to, the creator of the universe, Yahweh, the whoever you call God, whoever is your Elohim. You should be looking up to this source that created the universe and try to replicate and learn about the laws of this universe as much as we can. And we should be doing this as a youth growing up, but instead they try to push us that we need to fit into society, fit into class, fit into, taking these tests and getting these correct answers so that we can pass on to the next grade and we're fitting in the next grade and we're not being held back. When really we are already being held back. The more that we let ourselves fit in, the more we are being held back from our true selves. The more we are filling our mind with so much useless junk that we won't need after school. And this filling of our mind is not leaving space for us to indulge in other things. It's not leaving time for us to indulge in other things because we're so worried about stressing about this test or stressing about being successful to our parents' degree of status. Even after school, after college, we still deal with this. We want to make sure that we're always able to pay our bills on time and not ask for help and only call our parents just for checking up on them. But what is the point of family if it's not for community? What is the point of a community if it's not for us to commune together, if it's not for us to unite? Despite family, like family is good, but what even happened to community where people who are struggling and maybe kicked out of their place the community gets together and raises money and puts all their funds together to help this person. And then maybe a few months down the line, somebody else may need help. They need a new AC unit. The community gets together and puts this together. We have lost these ways of thinking in life, and we have been raised to chase the wrong things, raised to be the type of people who are only interested in material things. Even if it's not you specifically wanting a car or this and that, we all, to some degree, want money. We all have this desire that we need money, and money will help us be free from so much suffering and so much extra stuff we need to do in this world. But truthfully, money doesn't make you free. Money can help you be free the way you want to be free, but money isn't the end all be all to freedom. If you think money is what is going to make you free from society, then it's only going to get you right back in that spiral, right back in that cycle that we're trying to get out of. Because you're going to get the money, you're going to get excited, you're going to buy things that you've been desiring with the money, and you're going to think that everything in your life is just going to be relaxed now. No, more money comes with more things that you have to do, more situations and opportunities that you have to take, control of, advantage of in your life, so that you can maintain that money and keep that money coming, so you can maintain a certain lifestyle. When you realize that freedom doesn't come with money, freedom comes with having enough where you are and realizing that you can have less. That is where true freedom comes. When you realize that all you truly need is a prayer mat and, maybe a meditation pillow, a candle, and a light, and you'll be fine. Some shelter, and you'll be fine. It doesn't have to be the nicest place. You can get the nicest studio, apartment, Once you realize that you need less, the Most High, the universe provides more, and you're able to handle these blessings in a more coherent way, because we're not doing the things that we were raised to do, which is making sure that we have the nicest car once we get this super, stressful job. It's a good job. You're getting a lot of pay for it, but it's stressing you out. And you're thinking about your job even when you're trying to meditate, even when you're trying to pray. You're thinking about your job before you go to bed, when you're brushing your teeth. We shouldn't be thinking of things that are enslaving us, or, sometimes they're benefiting us. Jobs, of course, are benefiting us to some extent, but in reality, we shouldn't even have to be working. It's not a natural thing. We should be naturally gardening in our own, gardens, in our own farms. We should be going out and hiking naturally. We should be fetching water naturally. We should be doing natural things. And this is our job. This is our work. It's gotten so far from the natural way of things, where we take care of each other. There's a true community. One person's growing one fruit, another person's growing some other vegetables, or maybe your garden has everything you need. You don't have to worry about what everybody else is doing. But you know that you have that community. You know that you have that blessing from the Most High, that no matter what you need, no matter what you feel like you have lack of, there's always someone with abundance of this. And it doesn't take you having to work every single day to get this abundance. It just only takes you realizing freedom comes from within. Freedom comes from you realizing that everything around you is perfectly here for you. This place is abundant. We don't need to impress anybody. We just need to have our place nice, have our place clean, and have a good environment around us, a good surroundings around us. Why would you want to live in a place like New York or even LA when you know that there's no parks around, when you know that the air is going to be polluted where you are at, when you know there's no fresh fruits and vegetables that you can actually see where they're growing and be like, oh yeah, those are fresh fruits and vegetables. No, everything is implanted in here. Everything is transferred into these cities. We have to realize that we are so far away from what our birthright is that the Most High gave us, that we think that just because we can buy everything, everything is okay. Who are we to have to buy water, much less fruits and vegetables? We live in a society where we are raised to chase the wrong things. We think we need too much, but it's truly just we want so much. We are greedy. And I'm not saying that I'm not part of this system too. I have been thrown into this system too, but I'm working my way out of it. With awareness comes choices. When there is no awareness, you pretty much are just living along with society. You're pretty much a dead individual. When you are conscious, you are dead, And we have to be conscious of what we do. Some of you right now are putting products on your children, putting products on yourself, putting products on your family members that are filled with chemicals that are blocking hormones and making them have toxins within their system that you don't even realize are going deep within their system. Even certain sunscreens are putting toxins into people's system. Even certain water brands, Arrowhead and these Kroger waters and Dollar Tree waters, these waters are putting toxins in your system, microplastics in your system. We have to be very, very careful and aware about the society we are raised in, because this society has been raised to only chase profits, to only chase money. They'll say sorry, yeah. They might say they change a couple things, but in all, these companies and majority of people out here only think about themselves, only think about how much money they're gonna make and how proud they're making somebody that they've been dying to make proud in their family, whether it's their father, their mother, their grandparents, whatever. They're trying to succeed and beat everybody that they can, just so that they can feel love that they never felt when they were a child. We have to start loving our children and loving ourselves now. We have to start being conscious of what we put on ourselves, in ourselves, around ourselves, and realize we need less than we do. We don't need these products with 1,000 ingredients that we can't even, pronounce. We don't need these things in our life. What we truly need is only the presence of the Most High in our life, the presence of our family in our life, meditation, prayer, reading scriptures, doing whatever other spiritual practices that align with you that you do, but make sure that you realize freedom comes from this. Freedom comes from going within. It's not something outside. It's not something that's about making someone proud in your family or this and that. No. Worry about yourself. Focus about yourself. Readjust your minds. You have to wash out the brainwashing that they have created in our minds and realize that what they have told us to chase, this fast life, these nice cars, this lifestyle we see on Instagram and TikTok, isn't the way. Live righteous. Find your own path. Find your own creative path. Find your own way, even if it is working a job for the rest of your life. Do it in your way. Do it on your terms. You're not a slave to the system once you have woken up to what is going on. So create your best life now. Don't let people downplay you like you aren't the divine person that you are, the divine creation that you are. Just because they don't know that we are all connected and we are all one from one divine source, from a blessed source that is very merciful, very forgiving, and very, very abundant in its giving. Just because they don't know this doesn't mean that we need to forget it. Keep living from that positive place, from your divine source, and know that everything is working out for your greatest good. Stay righteous, stay holy, and everything will come out perfectly aligned with your path. So if you haven't, I thank you for watching this, but please subscribe, like, comment, and share to your friends and your family so that we can all get connected in this community and really raise the vibration of this planet, of this universe, so that we can get to that next level and stop living from this low base, low vibrational level that we've been raised to live in. One love.